Arno Bergstrom. I'm in sales, and I've kind of gone from being in direct sales to sales management. So now I manage a sales team of people that sell technology to pretty much anybody.
What does your workday look like, I guess? Do you sit all day? Do you stand? Is it mobile? How does it work?
I'm rarely at my desk.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to be moving around. If people want to have a meeting, I'm going to them. Otherwise, I would be locked in my desk.
Right, just see the
entire day.
Right.
Just trapped behind the desk. I try to make it a point to not sit the entire day.
That's good.
I've always been a competitive athlete. Once that era ended, it was kind of the pressure of my buddies making fun of me for not being what I used to be.
Yeah.
CrossFit, however, just being fit, it was more about trying to balance when I was in direct sales, just driving around every day, fast food, donuts, bagels, whatever's fast and easy and filling.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you're knocking on the door of 200 pounds. It's not good for this frame.
It happens quick, right? You turn around, you let it go, and your life can change health-wise in a matter of a year without you knowing.
Or the other piece that really kicked me into gear was twofold. My dad was diagnosed with diabetes, and then my uncle was diagnosed with prostate cancer. And they both just said, I don't need to work out, I don't need to go to the doctor. And then I said, that's not gonna be me.
Yeah, gonna make a change, gonna make it happen.
Yep.
What have you learned in your health and fitness journey so far? Like, what would you tell someone that's starting their journey and something that you've taken from the years of training and eating right and coming to the gym?
I think it starts with what putting into your body. Tanya and I kind of realized that we weren't eating clean. We were eating a lot of processed stuff. And so I think that's number one. I mean, eliminating sodas and some of that stuff that is, I think, driven by society, and getting comfortable getting uncomfortable. Because as soon as you start saying, no, I don't want that, people look at you like, oh, what, are you some health freak? And it's like, no, I'm just trying to be good to myself. The more good fuel you put, the faster your recovery.
Right, and the better output you can have at the gym, and the more, I think that's the approach we have at the gym too, is like long term, like
yes.
Come to the gym so that you can come tomorrow again. Don't kill yourself today so you can't come back tomorrow. The goal is to be doing this till you're 90, not till you're for 9 weeks, right?
Well, I think a lot of people go to a quote-unquote rec center and kind of walk around a lot, do a few things here and there, get on an elliptical, and then repeat every day. And then all of a sudden they get into an environment where you have a lot of competitive athletes, and they think, well, I got to do that, and that's not necessarily the case.
Right. Or I can't do that.
Right.
And that's what the coach is there for, right? To make sure to bridge the gap between where you want to be and where you are today, and how to get you to that point, right?
And then lastly, from a fitness advice or health advice, is ask questions. Like, you know, there's a lot of people out there. I had a good friend that thought that a burrito supreme was getting him his vegetables.
The Taco Bell burrito supreme?
Yeah, like, you know, it has sour cream and beans. Okay, that's not vegetables.
Has some lettuce, right? Some sprinkled lettuce on?
But yeah, whether it's lifting or nutrition,
don't
be afraid to ask questions, because I don't remember what I was taught about the food pyramid in 3rd, 4th grade.
Or even if it was accurate, right?
Yeah.
Because
True.
Like a big thing that we say here at the gym is like nutrition's your base, right? If your nutrition is garbage, well, your training and your recovery and everything else will also be.
Yep.
So what you put in is what you get out of it, right? So like the theory of, well, it doesn't matter your weight necessarily, it's like, let's just get started. Let's get you eating healthy, let's get you on the right track. It's gonna be uncomfortable. But guess what? It's gonna be more uncomfortable sitting on an emergency bed because you know you have such high cholesterol or diabetes that you can't live your normal life anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's a lot more uncomfortable than sweating just for an hour.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, you know, it feels good to be sore and know that I put that effort in and worked.
And I guess this is completely off top, like commercial gyms, right? Like I've been to a couple and they're just boring. Mm-hmm. And so we try to make classes here fun, right? Because if it's not fun, then you're not gonna do it forever.
Everybody here has a good time for sure.
Yeah, enjoys their time here.
Yeah, good. Number one reason's you, honestly. I've been to a lot of boxes because I travel a lot, so I drop in. And some of the gyms I've been to, they have games athletes or they've hosted opens. And there's some good coaches and there's not so good coaches, but the reality is you know, anybody can go get their level 1. Lots of our athletes have level 1, but do they know how to coach? They can all do, and I'm not talking about just our gym, but just coaches in general. Someone that can look at a program and change it for someone that is not ready for that movement or things like that. And I know that I've seen a lot of coaches in the area, as you were building your gym, looked around, and I think that being a garage CrossFitter for many years and doing my own programming, working with online or video coaching, I think that coaching is number one, to be safe, but also to have fun. And you own this as your passion, and we all truly appreciate that.
Awesome.
But there's also, there's something to be said for how the space is configured. And like I said, I could be in a garage or on a field, and it doesn't matter, but what you've done with this place and the people is fantastic.
Thank you. And I think that's a big piece, right? It's like, I want to work out at my gym and in my classes as much as my members do, and I want to make that entertaining and get results and keep you guys healthy long term.
Yep.
Because I'm 22 and I want to do this till I'm 90 years old, 90 plus, right? I want you guys to follow that same scheme. And so, if we make it sustainable, right, with proper programming, proper progressions like we talked about, where all the coaches have the ability to, hey, athlete X, you're at this level, this is what you should be doing, and then let's have some fun. Right, those
Yep.
two components, if you have those, then you can keep people happy and healthy long term, not for 6 weeks.
Well, whether you watch the games and watch the Masters competition, or you go to other boxes, there's strength across all age domains. And I guess that's why coaching is so critical to me, is because I want to be doing this for another 20, 30 years. Considering that I don't think I've been doing it 10. There's a lot of life left, and it's more fun to live life being able to move and be fit than not being able to stand up.
Oh, 100%. For what reason, I guess, would you recommend someone coming to Can Mind for the first time? Like, what's your why, and I guess how would you relate that to someone maybe watching this and they haven't come to the gym in a while, they haven't even considered fitness? How do we show people that anyone can do it, right? At any stage, whether you're a child at 6, whether you're an adult at 75 years old, whether you've never done fitness in your life, or you've been an athlete for 20 years. Like, what's that one string that brings everyone together?
Yeah, I think that one string is you. But why I do this, kind of in the fitness journey, it first started out being very, very selfish of, wanting to look good and not have my buddies make fun of me. And it's evolved as I've, I started CrossFit as a newlywed and now father of 2, and I want to be able to do things with that. And so I think anybody that is looking to start their fitness journey is going, I want to do other things, or I have my kids, but I can't run with them, or I can't go on a bike ride with them. And I think that everybody has a breaking point to whether it's nutrition and just crushing bad food all the time, to then that resulting in bad sleep, and then that resulting in not being active.
Well, and the mindset too, right? When you eat unhealthy, when you don't sleep well, you don't enjoy waking up, you don't enjoy work, and now it turns into a whole cycle if you don't enjoy anything.
Well, to be the best you, in my case, be the best husband and best father, I gotta feel good about myself. Why can't I then? I know my son and daughter have worked out with me. I know that they in the garage, but I know he's also come and done at least 2 classes with you, where I wasn't here, and I heard nothing but amazing things from him. And so whether you're 10 or you're in your 50s, I think that this place has a mentality that no matter where you're at, whether you just start, and I love seeing people walk in and fill out the waiver,
right.
And it's like, holy cow, where's this person going to be?
It's like every person that joins this health journey is so exciting.
In the 5:30 class, they help back me off.
Oh my God, yeah.
And that's a really good thing, that it's not just about competing, it's about everyone wants to do this every day with each other or multiple days a week, and you can be anywhere in your movement, and people will help scale, people will help talk to you. And
everyone's watching your back.
Yep.
That's huge. I mean, it's having a community of support, right? Because when you're not feeling it, the rest of the class is feeling it, and they're going to bring you up. Or if the whole class is not feeling it, well, coach is feeling it, and he's going to bring that energy into the room.
And that's the piece of the journey, is a lot of people are, whether it's time, it doesn't fit my schedule, or money, because you can go to a big commercial box, relatively inexpensive, But at the end of the day, do they know what they're doing? Do they know how to really shed pounds and build strength? And
are you just renting equipment, or are you getting results, right?
Exactly, and that's where I think people, need to find that crux to, get off, get over the fact that they don't have time. You make time. You make time,
right? It becomes a habit, right? You wake up. It's not. Did I wake up today and do I feel like going to the gym? It's like I woke up, this is my day that I go to the gym, I'm going, and I'm going to feel happy about it once I get out.
It's more important to me to go to bed at a decent hour or get up and struggle since I didn't go to bed at a decent hour and feel good about myself and be the best me for my family than saying, oh, I can't get up at 5, type of thing. So,
it's building habits, right?
Yep, building habits, good long-term habits.
Yeah. Why do you need a coach? Why did you come to a coach? And as from a guy's perspective, right, talking to other guys watching this, why do you come to a coach and let someone tell you, hey, this is how you should be doing it, this is what I recommend?
Number one is we don't know everything. And I think a lot of times, especially a male, I think that we can kind of get into the habit of, I back squatted in high school. I know how to do that. I think whether it's fitness or it's stocks or it's whatever, there's something to be said for having an expert looking in and making sure you're doing it safely, correctly, and then, program it in a way that you're not just hammering and frying muscles, but you're able to work out over long periods of time. Coming here as a guy, a lot of folks just, I just go to the gym, I'm gonna do legs, or I'm gonna do this, but I would challenge the person in that gym that's gonna come in, do a workout, and then do 150 wall balls by choice.
Right.
Those are the kind of workouts that it takes a specific mindset that I think very, very few people possess. Those that do possess that generally are games athletes.
Right, like no one's gonna write for themselves, go run a 5K, but you need the ability to run that distance or some sort of distance to be a full healthy athlete, right? A full healthy human.
You'll choose workouts that you're comfortable with, and constantly varied functional movement is the basis of life, not a basis of fitness, a basis of everything. And going to a gym just isn't benching.
Right, like this. I mean, even sitting, this is a squat.
Right.
And most people can't squat properly.
Yep.
And I'll hear it's unnatural, but then you watch a kid squats perfectly fine.
Yep.
And they've never been taught how to squat because it is natural. We lose it as humans, right?
Yeah.
Well, Arno, thank you so much for talking.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Have a good
Appreciate it.